We are here live in the Gi Masters division. We have Diana Edwards on the bottom there in the competitor belt and Susan Krogh on the top here. Diana immediately looking for a sweep that it gets countered by Susan on top. She settles into a modified, almost a modified scarf hold there. Diana's trying to get those legs back together, is unable to. Very, very nice transitional work into the back there from Susan.
Very clean positional exchanges here from both of these ladies. I like the aggression off the bat from Diana. Beautiful counter by Susan.
That was a really fun sequence there. Again, a non-scoring sequence where Susan's able to get one advantage for that because Diana had some great recovery work right there on the bottom.
I do think Susan ended up with the better of the positions, or the getting the win of the exchange, even though no points were on the board, because she is in this quarter guard here, but is looking to pass from it, has heavy pressure on Diana over top here, and is in the driver's seat at the end of that exchange.
Very, very good passing position there with that front side arm stapled and the underhook on the other side there. Diana on the bottom there does a nice job of throwing in the lockdown, but Susan should be able to basically windshield wiper her leg out of this from the position and continue to pressure forward if she's able to keep her underhooks in these positions.
Diana, getting that lockdown was the smart thing to do, or is the smart thing to do in this particular case, because it creates the opportunity to generate a little bit of space. She also seems to be looking for a deep half here, which Diana might be able to sneak in underneath. She's grabbing with that underside arm the back lapel, but Susan based out very wide. Going to be hard to sweep from there.
Yeah, she was in a better position for that deep half earlier, but now Susan is not delivering super heavy cross-face pressure, but still probably enough to really stop a buck into the hips there. She's now doing a nice job of clearing that knee. She has the knee above the knee line, and so now Susan's going to just really look to slide that leg out directly into mount if she can maintain pressure. I think she's actually in mount now. The black on black gi makes it a little hard to see.
Susan still does have her foot in, or Diana still has Susan's foot inside. So still a quarter guard, but both arms are above her head. Susan clears the bottom foot now. Diana perfectly times that kip up to reset the quarter guard, though.
Really, really good. Again, back exposure. She's able to get that hook back and now play back into the deep half. Again, a very, very nice sequence from Diana there on the bottom. She knows she's going to get passed into mount, immediately bucks to give the back up and then recover the quarter guard hook and then go right into her deep half as a result, only giving up one advantage. So, again, very well played. Susan is up on top with 3 advantages to 0 with just over 3 minutes left to work, but again, it's still anyone's match at this point.
Any single point takes the lead at this point, and Diana is doing a nice job keeping distance. Susan clears her hips, though. This one's going to be a little bit harder for Diana to defend against. And there's the 3 points for passing as Susan chests down, flattens Diana out.
Yeah, she's looking for the topside staple, which I'd like to see here, especially with how crafty Diana has been on the bottom to get everything back. Diana does have a grip on that low side leg, which can be good, but it is also risky because it traps that arm out and away from the hip line.
Susan doing a nice job playing this scarf position, modified scarf position with the outside overhook or underhook. Hard to deal with. Diana climbing the feet up, thinking about potentially trying to trap the head, but gives that up. Susan just doing a great job keeping really relentless pressure here. And you can take your time in this top position to really cook the person on the bottom, to make them struggle for a little bit, tire them out a little bit, and that opens up submissions or opens up position transitions. Susan here now trying to move over to mount, it looks like.
Now looking towards the back. She tried to make that step over to mount, but Diana got her feet in front of it to block it. So now she's in a quarter guard here.
Nope. I think Susan cleared the foot. It's a little hard for us to see from here at the commentator booth, but it does look like Susan was able to clear the foot. She got her 4 points for mount. Is able to scoot over into the back. She's going to get these 4 points for the back as well and sets up that bow and arrow beautifully.
Very, very nice submission there. She takes that 11-0 and then finishes off with a bow and arrow choke in the women's masters division at medium heavyweight. Very, very nice match.